He'll bring it out. It's hooked. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He's going for it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. What a start this would be. This crowd roaring to try to get an early 3 and out. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Fakes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. He's got it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Hold, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. And now the offense will field again. Gets the back moving. Headed to the end zone. Into their happy place for a touchdown. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got an open man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. An 84-yard drive there. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Got the quick completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Makes makes a man miss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quarterback running on the draw. There, got some room, entered the goal line.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one, running it too? Great push up front.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snags it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Got room to work. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
Bringing it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Hard running there. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Holds and fires complete to the right. Turning it on. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They go to the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got him in the flat. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw again. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Completes it in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Unloads quickly. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bell. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give from the gun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Oh, they're after him! And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody they'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Motion from the back. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking for room, it's Bell. To the 15. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. He makes a grab. He's got it in. He goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll line up to go for two. He wants to throw it. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the tailback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the heat. Gets the 1st himself.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get out.
Makes the catch. And it's in there for a touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the RPO, complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Run in the red zone. It's Bell. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. With the clock running, this should be the final play.